The Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment, Doris Nkiruka-Anite, faced intense scrutiny on Tuesday from members of the Joint Senate and House of Representatives Committee on Trade, Industry and Investment during a budget defense hearing. The committee extensively questioned the minister's proposal to allocate $1 billion for a trip to Geneva in 2024, a provision that the minister struggled to substantiate. In response to the budget document submitted to the committee, members expressed disbelief and outrage at the proposed allocations of $1 billion for the Geneva trip. They raised concerns regarding how this substantial expenditure aligned with the core mandate of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Investment. Senator Oshiomhole, representing Edo North Senatorial District and the former governor, voiced reservation about the planned $1 billion trip to Geneva. He questioned the necessity for the minister herself to undertake the trip, suggesting that she could leverage the expertise of her staff to achieve the intended objectives without incurring such significant expenses. Senator Oshiomhole further criticized the proposed trip as an irresponsible use of taxpayer money, urging the minister to explore a more cost-effective method to accomplish our goals.
But there is one major thing that I've seen in all the committees that I've attended, and this is something the Senate has to look at. Every time Nigeria has to travel, including your ministry, we always have the largest delegation of Nigerians to trade missions. Now I see in your proposal, you have trade mission in Geneva, and you are going to spend almost over 1.7 billion naira to maintain your Geneva office, which means ideally you have trade experts in that office. And when I used to go to Geneva, where Nigerian ministers come with 30-man delegation, America will use their trade officers in Geneva to attend those meetings. They are just pure technical people. In Nigeria, the minister will lead the delegation, and by the time you multiply now, I don't know what the extra code is now, times 1,000, whatever it is, you'll find that ministers in trying to help put their people on trips, they don't attend the meetings, and they spend most of that time shopping at the expense of taxpayers.
Addressing the minister, Senator Oshiomhole accused her of inadequate efforts in promoting the nation's interests and demanded details on the country's trade balance with other nations. He inquired whether the ministry had formulated strategies to enhance export and curtail import, thereby improving national trade equilibrium. The senator's probing questions were evidently aimed at highlighting what he perceived as the minister's lack of progress in advancing the country's trade interests.
What is the balance of trade between Nigeria and China? What is the balance of trade between Nigeria and countries under the European Union? What is the balance of trade between Nigeria and the United Kingdom? Most of our major trading partners. And when I talk of balance of trade, delete oil. The other one is an international product. So that we can appreciate how much we have gained in terms of giving all the money we spent over the years on export promotion and all the institutions we've set up, whether they are banks, they are commission, whatever they are, so that it will give us a window whether we are not just throwing money away. We probably have far more institutions, whether financial institutions or other commissions, with the one primary objective to promote export.
Earlier, the minister had presented the 2024 budget proposal to the Joint Committee on Trade, Industry and Investment, emphasizing its roles in fostering economic growth and national development.
I'm delighted to be here today to present the 2024 budget by the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. I am delighted to be before you, distinguished senators and House members. The 2024 budget of the ministry is made up of selected projects and programs designed to stimulate economic growth and national development. These projects and programs are also intended to fast-track the attainment of the renewed hope agenda in the Industry, Trade and Investment Ministry. The ministry remains committed to achieving its vision of promoting economic growth, creating jobs and generating wealth, as well as formulating and implementing policies and programs that will attract both foreign direct investment and increase the local participation by local industries, boost industrialization, increase trade and exports, and also encourage development of enterprises.